Hello from Slovenia again. So let's go on with our project. As I said in my previous video, we are just, if you are, this is first video that you are watching, we are doing comparison series with thicker and thinner consistency, and we are working with primary colors and black and white. And today I will do a flip cup technique. This is one of the basic techniques for acrylic. It's a basic acrylic pouring technique. So if you are new or if you already pour, maybe you will find something useful from this, learn something useful. So if you didn't watch the first one from this series, I will put link in the description and in cards. You can check that when I did the consistency thing. And as I said, today we will work with primary colors and black and white. Do I want yellow on top? Or do I want blue? I don't want magenta. Let's do yellow. I normally like blue, like for background, or how can I say. And I will do magenta. And I want some colors to mix in and create some secondary colors. So I will layer all of them one next to each other, and then I will add black and white again and continue like that. So there is no silicone oil, so I don't expect cells, except maybe from some reaction between different brands of the paints, because some are Amsterdam, magenta is Bissner brand, and blue is another European brand, composite brand. So they are different brands and they can create different results, but different effects. But we will see. And I have some scrape of paint. Maybe I will not use this because it has some pearl white in it. Maybe not. So I will turn my cup down and wait for a second. So as I said, I don't expect cells. If you want some, you know, those round perfect cells, or how can I say, perfect, all are perfect. You can do a chameleon technique where you add your silicone oil on the skewer or something, toothpick, and then do some cells. I have videos about this technique. If you will check, you can check chameleon cells. But we will see. You can always, you know, yeah, it's a flip cup, but you can always do, like I said, cells afterwards. You can even swipe over a little bit with something. You can roll a marble through. Just, you know, sometimes I decide when I lift up the cup, and if I think that I need something, I do. Sometimes I overdo it, because, you know, this is fluid art is kind of intuitive type of art. So we pour ourselves, the energy, our energy is gathered in this, I think, and sometimes we think that we need to do something and we do a mistake. That's how it is, and it's the same in life. That's why I like this type of art, because it's kind of a constant energy flowing, or how can I say, circling. So enough. And even when you lift up your cup, you can lift it like that, straight up. You can do a lip after. So Just trust your process, do what you think that it's right in this moment, and if it's a mistake you can always correct it. So let's do that. I will just go straight up, I think. I will just do some kind of ribbons here. I can always tilt it off. Okay, so as I said, there is some air bubbles, there is some cells just from the paint. Let's pop them. And then we will see. I want some white here for a flow extender. As I said, my scrape offs has pearl in it, but I don't want any pearl interference here because we will do a comparison, so we have to be precise. You can always, you know, grab a cup and pour into that cup. So you see, quite some cells. Okie doke. Go back to the middle. So here it is. I'm not sure if I'm quite happy with it. I like what I see, the lines underneath, but I think that I don't like that I used yellow first. I'm not more of the air bubbles that I want to pop. And I will give it one spin. I'm not sure about this bottom part at all. And because I want a little more of this off, I will put my MDF board more to this side. I want to get rid of that white. One more. Okay, now. Not impressed by the colors at all. Maybe I added too much black. Don't like that white kind of on the top because it muted the colors. But we will leave it just because we are doing an experiment. So let's layer the cup. I will layer it the same. I kind of didn't like probably the yellow on the bottom, but that it will came last, but I will just do it because of the experiment. But I will add less black that I did last time. And those are just primary colors. And I will just drizzle a little bit of black here, just for the contrast. And pearl white again. And yellow. I definitely did thicker layers this time than I did the previous one. This can make a difference too, so in acrylic pouring is just, you know, so many things. You just can't follow the thing 100% all over, or when you see somebody, or I don't know how to say, you just have to play for yourself. So let's lift it up a little differently too. Not much of a difference, but I have more colors. Oh. I have something in here I have to take out. What is it? A blob of paint. Just adding some paint that I will have something to slide on here, because I don't want to lose this corner here. back. I will do just a little spin, and then I will leave it because I like everything about it. Because I definitely want to keep this edge here like that, because I think that it kind of adds to whole thing. So because I used pearl white, I expect a little more reaction after it will dry completely, but not the whole, you know, that it will be just all over. This is the most significant. I was expecting more of this kind of reaction, but we will do next parts with thinner paints and we will see how it will react differently. I'm confident that it will, but I want to show you in real for you to know too. So let me take it up for a close-up. So here are the dried results. This one is flip cup without any silicone oil, just paint mixed with pouring medium. I got some cells from just, you know, a flip cup, some air bubbles popped, some reaction from paints, and this is from the pearl white. You get some more of those kind of cloudy gemstone cells, or how can I say. I like this one more. I did a better job with flipping it. I used less black, so I have just this shadow here that I think that it adds something to the painting. So I like the one with pearl white more, and they are definitely different. See? So this is the comparison of white and pearl white for the flip cup. Definitely fan of my pearl white mixture. If you don't know how I mix my pearl white, you can check the description. You have videos, link to videos how I mix them. So yeah. So this is for this experiment, and thanks for being here. Let me know what you think about it, and see you again tomorrow with the next fourth part of the experiment. Bye!